Alright, I got the holes drilled and tapped here. I had to cut a couple of screws down to fit 1/4 inch because there's the angle slope of this body means they'd hit the outside of the body. Then I had some rusted captured nuts back behind here to deal with, and got this all drilled out and tapped, and now we can shut this. It's all solid, feels very solid. Can shut the door, and we got what we have is a pretty even gap right here. It looks pretty good, and then down along the bottom isn't too bad. These corners, which have been worked, and there's a lot of body work in there tight, and that I can see that radius isn't right anyway. I'm going to have to redo that. But we got what's typical on these old cars is, especially when somebody's taken and putting a new wood in and mounted the body on a new wood frame, which was done probably 20 years ago, is the challenge of making the door fit. And you can see it's good in the front. It matches the cowl well. But back here, you can see just how off it is. Okay, what I've done here is I put 2 vice grips on this hinge post, and then grasped one with each hand and pulled and turned that post out in the direction that I want the door to come to be in the proper alignment. And that worked pretty well. Went a long way toward getting this right. Now that gap isn't so wide, it's a lot more even. This is still closed here. This is just an old kind of nasty bodywork repair that I want to get out of there anyway. So I'm going to get that out of the way so it doesn't hold my door in an odd area where I'm working on this other side here. Now what I did also made this a lot better, but it's still wide at the top, and I can see how this is pushed in a little bit here, and there's some body work here, and it's even trying to come off right there. So I don't think I can work that out quite that far to fill that gap in, but we'll see. I've mounted the latch on here, both the striker and the door latch. This of course is part of the door, but I've got it mounted on the striker right now. And the door comes in, and I don't know if this can be seen, but it's a real, just about as well as could be asked for. Now there's about a 1/16 of an inch gap here between this plate that needs to go flush into this part of the door right now. So if I take this tear, work from where this tear is in the metal here, I got to repair that anyway, and come straight up, cut this up here, put a thin slice in this, move this 1/16 of an inch out, maybe 3/32, then I should have a real good fit here on this door. Okay, I didn't end up having to slice this here like I thought I would. Instead, what I tried first was I put a brick chisel back here behind this and struck it this way, and I was able to bring that crack together out there at the top, and you can see it's got a real even line. It's got a real even line in the front, real even line in the back, even line at the bottom. Body does a big dip here. We'll have to work on that later. That's down the line. I got the latch on. I modified the latch, put a tab on it here, put 2 mounting holes in it here, re-drilled these holes so they fit right, welded nuts on the inside of the door, and fit this little inset area a little better, both the inset area on the door and the latch, so that they would fit together. So now that latch has a real nice flush fit there on the door. It's solid. The door is very solid. I got the top back down. I haven't secured it yet, but it's back on there. And the door is very firm. And I have to support this body to shut that. So I have to hold my hand back behind it. I may have to set this camera down for a minute because I don't have anything in this body, this wiggly, so it won't latch. But with support on there, let me do this. It latches right up. Just bada bing, bada boom, and it's latched. So I'm real happy with that. It's looking real good. Got that door done quick. So we've got our door fit, and we can get on to the business of putting this inner structure in this body to get it strong. So there we go. We're making progress.